It's noon. The house is quiet. You're sitting on the edge of your bed, phone in hand, scrolling through an investing app you downloaded 3 months ago. You tap on a broad market ETF. See the chart? Zoom out. 5 years, 10 years. The line trends upward. You exhale. I should start. Then another thought follows. Not now. The market feels high. I'll wait for a dip. You close the app, open Instagram instead. Tell yourself you're being careful. The next morning, during your commute, he thinks about starting a small side project, freelancing, maybe building something of your own. But work is busy. The month is intense. Let me get through your quarter first. Later, when things calm down, when he has more clarity, when he has more money. Later feels responsible. Later feels strategic. Later feels safe. But what looks like patience is often something else. In behavioral psychology, this pattern is closely tied to present bias, also called hyperbolic discounting. We naturally overweight what we feel today, effort, uncertainty, discomfort, and we underweight what we gain in the future, growth, compounding, freedom. Starting an investment account today feels like risk. Starting next month feels easier, even if nothing actually changes. The brain quietly tells us a story. Future me will handle this better. An optimism bias. We assume that later will be calmer, that money will be more abundant, that we'll have more discipline. Research calls this the planning fallacy. We systematically underestimate how messy life will continue to be. So the perfect window never opens. And because there's no deadline, no alarm, no red flag, just quiet delay, over time this compounds, not emotionally, financially. Delaying investing by even a few years shortens the runway for compounding. Money invested at 25 has decades to grow. Money invested at 35 has less time. The difference isn't dramatic in a single month, but across decades, it can mean tens or hundreds of thousands. The same pattern shows up with debt, with emergency funds, with skill development. Each delay feels small, but small delays repeated become structural outcomes. There's another layer. Chronic procrastination lowers financial self-efficacy. When we repeatedly postpone money decisions, we suddenly start believing we're not good with money, and that belief shapes future behavior. Less saving, more avoidance, more waiting. The solution is rarely motivation, it's structure. First, the minimum viable start. Not invest $5,000, just open the account, set up an automatic transfer of a small amount, an amount almost too small to debate. Research shows reducing the size of the initial step lowers psychological resistance. Starting builds momentum. Second, pre-commitment. Use automation, standing orders, payroll deductions, if-then rules. If it's the 5th of the month, money moves before I check anything else. This removes the need to decide again and again and again. Third, time brackets. Instead of I'll review my finances when things settle, choose specific recurring dates. March 1st, June 1st, September 1st, December 1st. The act becomes routine, not emotional, not optional, just scheduled. The right time rarely announces itself. It doesn't arrive with clarity or certainty. It arrives disguised as today. Waiting can be wisdom, but more often it's fear in formal language. And growth, especially financial growth, responds better to small beginnings than to perfect timing.